Hi, good morning. Myself Yogesh Shiglur, and in this series of IoT tutorials, we'll learn the basics of IoT, that is Internet of Things. And this is the board which we are going to use for all our programming. So this consists of your ESP8266 Wi-Fi module, then our OLED display. Then we have our DHT11 temperature and humidity sensor, LED, and LM35, that is temperature sensor. So this device, the series of videos will consist of things like following things as it shows in the screen. Like you will have how to do a GPIO programming, timer, PWM, memory, and UART, ADCs, DHT11 interface, I2C examples, Wi-Fi, web servers, file systems, internet, MQTT, Alexa, Telegram, ThinkSpeak, Adafruit examples, Modbus protocol examples, ESP Now, and OT applications. And I have few programming for all this. And so these are the concept we'll learn one by one. And before getting into this, let us have something like we'll keep this one in this way. Okay, we won't take more than 6 minutes for a video. That's how I plan to have a video of 6 minutes, not more than that, so that it will be easy for you people to uh, go through it anytime you want, rather than having 1 or 2 hours of videos. I'll just make it a short of 6 minutes, and if something I want to explain it further, I will take it in the next video. So let us start the things and have like 5 minutes 56 seconds. So as I said, this is the board which we are using, and if you see, I have the same board here. It has DHT11 temperature and humidity sensors, and you have OLED display, that is 128 cross 64 OLED display. Then we have a board which is developed by me, and for like doing all these experiments. So this board has ESP8266 Wi-Fi module with USB to UART converter, which is CH340, and it will also help us to program as well as for the debugging purpose. And here we have an LED, user LED, and LM35 temperature sensor here, one more LM35 temperature sensor, and crystals, voltage regulators, and few pins for the, like you can use it for your RxTX swap functions or debug functions. So this is the module or development board which we are using for this series of tutorials. So hope this helps everyone to understand. Even though you don't have these boards, it is very easy to get any board with ESP8266 as a development kit, and get a one OLED display and a DHT11. Then we can able to write the program. So if you get back to the, like as I said, this board has a OLED display, on DHT11 sensor, then the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module, and LM35 temperature sensor, and few voltage regulators here. And this is the back view where you will get that USB to UART converter, which is CH340. And this is a schematic where you have a mic controller which is 8266 ESP8266 12E, and your programmer CHT340, then the supply which takes input as 5 volt and provides a 3.3 output, and peripherals are nothing but your DHT11, LM35 and others, LEDs and other stuffs. This is the ESP12 circuit where we have few registers for programming support, and we mentioned few pins here: switch, RxTX pin, LED, DH11 pins, and I2C pins here, and one ADC pin which is connected to LM35. And these are the pins which used for programming, that is reset, DTR, TX, and RX for the programmer which is connected, and the rest of the pins which you can see it here, that is UART, RX, TX, debug TX, I2C pins, LM35, a switch, a DHT 11 pin connections, and we have few swap RX TX pins here, now which is basically for all our communications. And we have one reset switch as well. And if you go to peripherals, here we have DHT pins, which is 3.3 volt, DHT out and ground, and one more for the ambient temperatures. That is why 5 volt provided, and output will be analogous value. This analogous value will be connected to your analog pin. And here we have a 4 more pin connection where we will get swap TX and RX programming part, and debug TX, where you can use one of the pin as debug TX, that it is also mentioned here. And you have a jumper connections where you can switch between the LED and the DHT 11, and one user LED is provided here and a user switch. This is the pin connection for OLED, where you will have 3.3 connections and ground and SCL and STA. And this is the voltage regulator, which basically converts your 5 volts input to 3.3 with few capacitors. And this is the programmer, where we are using CHT 340 to program ESP modules, and we are using crystals of 8 megahertz, I think so. Just a minute, it is not 8 megahertz, it is 12 megahertz, sorry, it is a 12 megahertz crystal. And the ICs connections are shown in the figure, and there are few transistor which basically helps ESP to get into programming mode and normal mode. So these are the few things regarding the board introduction, so which may help you peoples to understand. Let us see how much times we have to cover here. Oh, okay, and we have to keep this device in the main screen, then only it will run considered 43. And if I keep it at okay, so it's of no use, then I'll just stop it. And I don't have any setting, I think this app is useless. I'm going to delete it. Okay, that's all for the today's video. And this is my contact info. If you people are interested to contact me, this is my email IDs and LinkedIn thing, and this is the GitHub account where you will get all the programs which I have uploaded, and this is my contact number. That's all for today. Thank you.